Well, hello Pisces. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your mid-March 2017 reading. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, those of you who have been here before, and welcome to those who are new. I'm going to start out the reading. I'm just decided that this mid-March, I'm going to just kind of start pulling from the energies around me and we'll see how many I can get. And then, of course, if these apply to anyone, feel free to contact me for a personal reading at josiek42@gmail.com. I'm offering $30 videos, and they're just like this. I attach them to your email. You click and play and watch for $30. All right, so the first card representing Pisces at this current time, mid-March 2017, on someone's path, that's energies I am pulling, there is a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could also be, if this is career, a Pisces that is very focused and determined on their job, and they are feeling pretty darn good about what they're achieving at this time. Eager to learn and achieve and continue to work some more. Crossing that, which is helping or hindering, is the fact that something has gone full circle. That we are now down to the end of what has had to transpire, either in a relationship with this fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or it's going to be, you know what, I've worked on this project, I'm thinking about bringing this career to an end and start maybe doing something else on my own while I'm up on my horse looking good. All right, so in your thoughts position, though, it looks like some of you, whose ever energies these are, feel kind of stuck, kind of like you can't get out of where you're at, you're afraid to leave, you know. I think it's more you're afraid to leave because this particular card means that this is just a figment of your imagination. You are not really stuck, but you think you are. Now at your foundation, some of you might be connecting with friends from the past. And I don't know, thinking about maybe traveling, thinking about how you can't get out of everything because of work, thinking about, gosh, look at where I've gone my whole life, and now maybe I can go take a vacation or hook back up with someone I used to know. In the recent past, you've had a beautiful life, happy, fulfilling, bright, shiny, content, and moving into the near future, we have the Hanged Man. So in the next, well, in these last 2 weeks of March, closer obviously to this last week in March, you may start to think a different perspective. Maybe I'm not stuck, but I think because the rope is tied around his ankle, that you are being held by spirit in a particular position regarding the situation from your past and feeling stuck, knowing that now needs to be a time to kind of take a break. Don't jump. The angels are saying you have every choice, option, and thought about keeping your heart open to others. You have control over that in these last couple weeks. You're just trying to think about what is it that I'm starting? What is it that I'm going to get into next? Now, someone outside of your life path is being like the emperor. They may have children, and they may just have a hard exterior. And that might be why some of you, whoever's energies these are waiting and feel stuck. You feel like you've kind of been pushed aside maybe a little bit. In your hopes and fears, you're hoping you can finally pull up this last sword and move forward with your, well, some things you want to say, some things you want to do. I think it's things you want to do because you're held in that Hanged Man position about something from your past. Ooh. Your outcome card is that there are 3 people involved in whose ever energies. Of course, this isn't everyone out of thousands of people. This is just whomever is tapping into this. The angels came forward to speak to you. So here you are, and these are the Witch's Tarot cards, by the way, by Ellen Dugan, and you're trying to say, you know what, I wish people would see this from my point of view. I wish people could understand me. I wish I could understand me. And just having so many angry, frustrating thoughts, you're thinking, look, I've done all this with my life over here. I've created that entire bush full of coins. There's no more room on those, and I can't help but wonder if I shouldn't start something new. Well, some of you may accidentally manifest an ending. Maybe you've been thinking so much about switching over and working on your own that the energy's pulled in the ending of something. Maybe you've gone full circle with a relationship and then this ending comes along. No, it's frustrating. And for some of you, don't let this happen. You may become a little intense, a little sharp with your words, a little demanding because of what you had on your mind. And gosh darn it, let's hope it wasn't a person in March. Because you may not have had the right idea. Your idea may have gone up in smoke, and now you're feeling like this lone branch out here in the water. This is good to get this ahead of time so that by the end of March, if you're tempted by a situation that you know is not going to turn out in a very good light, then that you can sidestep it. Somebody's sneaking towards you. It's sneaking right towards this card. You waiting to be able to go forward with something. And yet someone or a situation that you were creating is calling you back. Come back to reality for a minute. Come back over here. Somebody's wanting to connect with you that you're not giving enough time to, or that, I don't know, it's a message. I think it's work related. And the outcome card is that you just maybe start putting yourself so deeply into work that you just, everything around you is come out of focus. So I'm going to just go a little bit further. I do see in the future that there is a strong connection that comes together. And the angels are saying, have the strength to learn from what has transpired in March. Go back to enjoying life like you did when you were just a little kid. Don't let anybody put a damper on your plans or try to be strict with you. Maybe this person's coming in as an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And know that in the middle of this layout is your High Priestess energy. So you will have the energy going into April of really being able to rely on your intuition. When it comes once again to, oh, let's go have fun, and somebody offers a bunch of fantasies. Do not head towards someone who's going to be tied to any form of pain, bad memories, sad thoughts. This person or someone around you will need attention or will be acting like a child and maybe are needing attention. It is diagonal both with someone who is being too sharp and demanding and who is offering a bunch of fantasy. You are having the strength card diagonally to that, next to the fact that someone loves you very much. So the final outcome in this second layout over here is the moon card. And this is saying, check in all the dark spaces. What you see in the moonlight may be just a shadow of what truly is. Okay? And for some of you, I saw an air sign to watch out for in March. And like I said, this isn't everybody. And other ones I saw An earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Let's see. So I'm just going to lay out a couple more because that's what I do. I constantly confirm and confirm and confirm the messages. Okay, I'm just looking through pretty much the same story, making sure you don't offer your heart to someone who doesn't respect you, is what I just got from the messages. Because, see, I see you here wanting to enjoy a beautiful, comfortable position in your life. And the angels are saying, yes, you have the wheel of fortune. Fortune's moving in your favor. You're doing the right things. You may be tempted to make a decision, and the reason you can't make the decision is because of the moon card. You don't know exactly what it is that's hidden in the dark. The angels are coming in to have patience and observe for a while. Continue to appreciate the life that you have. The Knight of Swords is coming in. There we have the air sign again, and you're trying to think about what is right and what is wrong with the situation. I've worked very hard with someone or something. This could be a project or a fire sign. And now I know that I'm getting to a point where I can get up to that castle. I have the energies of the Magician, Pisces, for the end of March. To know that if I offer my heart and send out the right messages to someone, maybe a child for some of you. Oh, I know what that was. To someone who doesn't want the love. Okay, that's what that was about. Then don't charge in and offer your cup to something you know that is not going to work. They say don't let all those sad things keep you so occupied. They're up at night. Let them go. Manifest something brand new and wonderful for yourself. Here comes a wonderful path in money or opportunity for money that you will hear about. And the angels are saying, take a moment, think about that. Go within, pray and hope and manifest. Here's your manifestation card with the Empress. That hope, because you will get a message back, and that message will definitely bring you money and help you to feel and do very well. The angels are confirming that this whole lesson in March is about karma. Yep, it's a test. Okay, so we don't want to turn out like this. We want to let go of these old thoughts and emotions and fears and sadness from the past. Know that this is what it taught us now. This is where we got. And now we get to put all of that energy into the owl of wisdom. Roll over and start a brand new path. And when we do, things will move quickly. We'll start to get messages. We'll be working with others to create something beautiful at our jobs. We'll be able to shine, and we will realize that it is what we're doing is what we absolutely love. Those are good energies. Well, it started out kind of shaky there for a while. So whoever that's for, if that makes sense to some of you, and even if it doesn't, or even if just a few parts did, that means that maybe you need to come to me and the angels are trying to talk to you, and we can figure out how your particular energies are being reflected through the energies of spirit. All right, so I'm going to pull energies again for someone for a love reading with Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel deck. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding the last 2 weeks of March 2017. Oh. So starting right off the bat at the current time in the path, being the middle of March, yes, this is your soulmate. So you're going to be thinking someone's your soulmate. Not only that, the angels are confirming that this is a romance of a lifetime, true love. You're hoping to go take a trip, a visit, to get away. Yet at the foundation of the situation is different outlooks, different viewpoints on something, sometimes even an argument or a disagreement. In the past, there was forgiving and learning. The angels are saying as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present. And as you do that, you move in and back towards some of you who are in a relationship, back into your love and soulmate. Maybe you've been too busy focusing on work, Pisces. In the near future, we have heart-to-heart conversations. The angels are asking that you honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Maybe that'd be a great time to go and take a break, to reconnect for those of you who are together. The new love card is saying that you have control, and I'm thinking for the singles, over whether or not you're going to accept a new love in your life. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Somebody's coming in who may have an addiction, or who may be a little codependent as opposed to independent. They like to be in a relationship. They are very romantic, maybe overly dependent. Okay, so hopes and fears. Hoping that you can allow your heart and soul to sing, hoping that we can get over this disagreement, hoping that we can have heart-to-heart conversations and honestly discuss our feelings. Well, the outcome card is the trust card, and the angels are saying, well, the situation is calling for you to have faith. The overlooking card is the reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life in the second couple weeks of March. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding the second couple weeks of March 2017. So maybe some of you are mourning somebody who you thought was a soulmate. Well, this card is actually a good card. It's saying, okay, fine, you mourned, they fell over, they're empty. Turn around because there's a brand new path over here filled with two beautiful cups. And that can happen sometimes when you are with your soulmate. Maybe you're looking at it and saying, well, we did all this and we had so much fun back then. But see, there's a whole future together of growing old together for those of you who are together. True love. Okay, for some of you, not all of you, whoever energies I am pulling from, know that the angels are saying that it could be a romance of a lifetime with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And we did see that in the center of the other reading. In the thoughts position, we have wanting to go and take a trip somewhere. So maybe you're indecisive for some reason. You don't know if there's even an opportunity or the time to be able to take a trip. Your foundation cards speak of maybe some sort of disagreement on the outlook of maybe how much money someone's making, or a gift that was offered, or an opportunity that's being offered, or it could be that an earth sign is coming in and maybe that's the person that you need to have a discussion with. Because it looks like some of you in the recent past were held up with the forgiving and learning card combined with the hermit card. The angels were saying release and heal so you can experience more love. So they're saying don't get so inside your head that you just like get illuminated by this light and you start just going into it and being stuck there and forgetting why you went there in the first place. Some of you went there because you had to let something go. You had to forgive yourself. You had to forgive them. You have to understand why that transpired and then move forward. Now, in your near future, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this is someone that you are sharing a home with, or maybe you're wanting to move in someday together with, and you're having conversations about how you could make that work out. Some of you, it could be the fire sign. Some of you could be an air sign. Or maybe it's heart-to-heart conversations about business and moving and relocating and discussing your feelings about a new home. The angels are saying you have control over, for those of you who are single, whether or not you're going to answer the message of someone else's connection. And actually in this card, this says that there has been communication going back and forth. So maybe you did finally get a chance towards the end of the month, I think, to have these heart-to-heart conversations. Codependency, someone's coming in and they're wanting to offer a new path. It's a very passionate path. It may involve heart-to-heart discussions. It may involve moving together somewhere. It may involve going and connecting in a trip or something. It could be that somebody has an addiction that wants to start this new path, or they're addicted to you, or you're addicted to them, or yeah, that new love could be some of you with someone who may have worked on an addiction or who has been dealing with one or is in maybe codependency, maybe in a relationship already, but they're talking to you about wanting to maybe have a life someday. Hopes and fears, passion, allowing your heart and soul to sing, hoping you'll get a message about love and connection. The angels are saying, for some of you, not all of you, the situation is calling for you to have faith. So there could be that someone who is of an earth sign connected with you about something. It could be work related, and then maybe a move, and then an offer, and then you finding a way to get in a position where you do very well, because that's where a lot of Pisces are at. Or you're waiting for a job and you get that and you end up sitting in a good position in March, last couple weeks of March. Or it could be that there was a disagreement with somebody who gets in touch with you who's of an earth sign. There's heart-to-heart conversations about maybe moving. There's hopes of passion, and then the angels are saying to have faith and trust that this person who's an earth sign will come in. The card overlooking the entire reading was a reconciliation card. So someone from your past is returning to your life. Somebody's offering you a gift, offering you a new path, offering you big money for some of you, not all of you. And it could be a pentacle sign. Behind that was the card that said that could be the one. And the angels are saying, overlooking the entire deck with the Rider-Waite cards, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Well, this is pretty passionate. So I'm going to continue on with the Rider-Waite and do another little confirming layout over here on the side. So there are going to be decisions that need to be made in the last couple weeks of March with the High Empress or the High Priestess. This is the angels telling you you will have the energies of the High Priestess to be able to make the right decision. Know that the Hierophant is blessing the fact that you are taking a moment to follow your intuition, and that Spirit will be connecting with you as you put closure to a path and step onto a brand new path, be it in work or love. And the choice you're making, the intuition you're waiting to figure out, has to do with someone you knew in the past. One of your worries is that maybe there was pain and bad feelings and thoughts about that situation, but know that this is the Ten of Swords. It's time to let those fall out. 1 + 0 is 1. It's already time for a new path. Look at that, stepping into a new path with business. New opportunity in business. Okay, so here's where we might have a person coming in who could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And they might be tied to that new path and the pain from the past. Because there's also a new path in love. And a beautiful outcome with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there might be some hard words and walking away, and then there might be creating a new path that might be heading to someone who has an addiction for some of you. Think about that cup before you actually go and offer that cup. Think about the wonderful life you have and or want, and then the choices that'll need to be made. When judgment comes up, sometimes it's not a choice you get to make. Sometimes at some point the energies will push you to make a decision. And look, you don't know if you can make the decision. The situation is just not balanced. Know that the angels are giving you the energies of the Strength card to make it through, to connect, and to have a discussion about 3. And when the Devil card shows up, that's not very good. That means you really need to look at, is it the fire sign or is it the earth sign that brings you the most pain? If you guys are dealing with 2 different people, it could very easily, with fire and earth, have a lot to do with work and achieving a new opportunity. And that looks very exciting and promising the last couple of weeks of March. All right, so I'm going to pull a few cards from Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot deck. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding the last couple weeks of March 2017. All right. That's interesting. Good. Okay. We have 5 cards. First one is Archangel Raguel with the Justice card saying fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. So again, when you had those swords in your back and you have to make a choice, it's okay to forgive, but do not forget. 6 of Earth says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan and paying off debts. So money, money, money. 9 of Air is coming in to say expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. That's when you're feeling down. Know that you can put those things to rest, and that if you continue to drag those back up, you will cause for negative energy to continue to take place in your path. You're being blessed with the Magician, Archangel Raziel, who's saying you are ready and you have the resources and the ability to manifest these resources. Life is magical at this time. I believe that's money. You have the magical ability to create the path you want in your career and finances the last couple weeks of March. You will then become the king or queen of Earth. Then you have to remember to make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, and deal with all of your challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So that tells me you're going to be very busy. It also tells me that, yeah, if there's someone who has to have a discussion with someone who's of an earth sign, the last couple weeks of March would be a good time to just clear the air, get that out of our system, and then you won't have anything to worry about in that area either. All right, so to close the reading, I'm going to pull a card from Doreen Virtues, Messages from Your Angels, Oracle deck. Your Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless us with clearly defined angel advice for Pisces. Last couple weeks of March. Ooh, awesome. So, gosh, I should just stop at that one. Omega is coming in to say victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Your heart is in the right place, and your mind is on the right thoughts with regards to career. Angel Francesca is coming in to say, what do you desire right now? Visualize it, and it'll come about. Negativity will only block your progress. And, you know, this one jumped out at me. For those of you who have lost anyone in, Sonia doesn't come up very often. She came in to close this reading to say she's bringing a message for someone who's been worried about a deceased loved one. That person wants to tell you that they're happy and at peace and that they love you very much and not to worry about them. So I felt that message was important at this time. So that's the read. I hope people got guidance. I hope that they'll come to me if you want further guidance. Like I said, I'm available at josiek42@gmail.com. Thank you again for coming to my channel. Take care and God bless.